What are your names?
Jake.
And Kayden.
Lads, do you ever hear any kind of ghost stories from home at all?
Yeah, we do.
Like what?
Like the bishop's lady.
And how she got pushed off the bridge.
Tell us that story, please.
Yeah. So one night the bishop's lady and the men were walking on the bridge and they were fighting, and he threw the bishop's lady over the bridge and she was clinging on for dear life, but she fell in, and nowadays she's the green lady down in the island.
And so when she was falling, she clinched onto the bridge, and when she came down, you could see all the lines coming down from her nails. And supposedly if you touch it, you'll get like 9 years bad luck.
If you say Goo-goo's name 3 times on the hill, he'll supposedly appear.
And if you hit the half, it was like a stone. And like, it was up high, but if you hit it with a stone, it supposedly give good luck. So if you find a money spider, it's either on your arm or on the floor. It's supposedly you find money after in like 5 to 10 minutes. So that's mostly it. Like, and you don't kill it, because then the luck does.
Yeah, well, I get a money spider, I leave it on my hand and then I'll throw it off. And one day I actually found a tenner on the ground, but it was a while after. Like I touched the money spider, and a few days later then I was out playing hurling and I found a tenner on the ground, so I picked it up.
Supposedly if you walk underneath a ladder, it's bad luck as well, and if you break a mirror, it's supposed to get like 9 years bad luck. And what was the other one again? If you can't remember it.
Will you be able to cut these parts out? There's a thing in my house when if a knife fell or whatever to the... Was it a knife? If a knife fell to the floor, then you had to stand on it 3 times. And then there was no man to the door. Yeah, I wave at the magpies because it's a thing in my family. They say you have to wave at the magpie. And they tell me to say stuff to the magpie, but I just wave at it.
And supposedly if you kill a snail, it starts to rain. So
you're just rhyming here.
So you go around the handball alley, you touch the corners 4 times, and you say Banshee backwards. And supposedly she comes when you're asleep, or something like that.
I heard that in my mum's house. I don't know if this is true, but she said if you leave a hairbrush on the window, that the Banshee will come. But can I tell you a story about that? So my mum said that one night she left the thing on the window, the comb or the brush, and she said she heard the Banshee scream, but I don't think that's true. But then one time a fella told me as well, he said that one night his mum was walking up by the bridge and she saw a Banshee combing her hair. But I don't know. That's what I was told. And I know a story as well. It's about 3 ducks, and it's like if you see, they were 3 boys that turned into ducks, and I can't remember their name now, but they say when they turned into ducks, and when you see 3 ducks swimming together in the water, then they say it's meant to be them. There's one around here.
One day I thought my old house was haunted since there was a doll at the window with like the curtains tiny bit behind it. So I thought it was haunted.
But maybe
then I thought it was a person just looking out the window. Alright? And then the doll fell. So then I thought someone was upstairs, so I didn't go in the house. But then soon I found out it was just a doll that fell.
Probably your sister's doll, was it?
Probably. But yeah, I thought the house was haunted, so I didn't go in.
So when someone says to me, like, if someone said to me, there's a fella down there and he'll get you. He's an old man. I'd still go down, like.
See if it's real or not.
Yeah, you're going to see, like. So we mostly like decorate the house and then
Like, you dress up and you go around to different houses and they supposedly just give you treats and all.
yeah, but we do a dress up party here in school for Halloween. We wear a costume and then for Halloween I go around trick or treating and we and my dad last year one of the years went to the graveyard because we wanted to be in there on Halloween.
Tell me about this battering. What's that?
So battering is when you throw something at the house. So in Ireland you usually throw eggs, but in America you usually throw like toilet paper around the house and all.
Oh yeah.
So
Like it's a tradition, but like yeah, a lot of people do it. Like so all year round I go up to the grave and to visit everyone that's up there, like all my family and my nana and my dad go up and they do up the grave every now and then and I go up to see it.
yeah, it's the same mine and I'm gonna. It's just every time they go up there they bring up flowers from my nana.
Like my nana and my dad went up now I think it was like 2 months ago and they brought all the stones up with them and all and they put it over the grave and they had some leftover stones so they put it on someone else's grave and done it up. So my mum, she doesn't do it now anymore. I think my nana might, but I don't know. She used to put the candle on the window on, Holy Souls Day? And she'd have all pictures around the house of people belonging to her that were dead.
And then sometimes they say it's for like welcoming people to come into your house and all.
So like your family. But I don't think she does it anymore.
What do you do when you see an ambulance?
I follow it to see what happens.
I bless myself because my mum, like my whole family tells me, like my grandad and all, they tell me to bless myself when I see an ambulance to try and, they say if you bless yourself the person won't be as hurt. I don't know.
So when I see an ambulance, I just follow it to see like if they're okay or anything. See if it's serious or anything.
Yeah, because you don't want to be serious. Like, and every time I see an ambulance, I hope the person that is coming for is okay. So my granddad in the van keeps holy water in the van, but for my great nana, she's a very holy person because she has loads of holy water and she has all her rosary beads kept away, and every day then she watches mass and all that and the rosary, and she has loads of crosses and all hanging up in the whole house. They say so if you cross someone on the stairs it's meant to be bad luck, so if someone's going up and someone's going down it's bad luck. They say if you walk under a ladder and that's bad luck, but there's ways to fix them. Like when you walk under a ladder, they say you have to spit through three of the things, and then you don't get bad luck. And then, I heard when you crack a mirror, and you're meant to crush it down into dust, and you're meant to scatter it on a windy night. No, it's just like my mum gave out to me for something one day and then I stepped on a crack in front of her. That was when I was younger, I thought it was true.
Step on a crack, break your mama's back.
And then I thought if you put a new reverse card down it would reverse it.
Oh yeah. So when people lie, they say like, look at my hands, I'm not doing it. But then supposedly they say they cross their toes. But then they could have their hands behind their back with their finger crossed.
People say to me, I swear on whoever's life, but they'll be like that when they're saying it. It's weird. I wouldn't believe in that, no.
Yeah, loads of people do it though.
Do you do it?
Sometimes.
Of course you do.
So, Whit Sunday, my granddad let the horse out to the back field, and then it slipped and fell into the swamp. And my granddad didn't know about it until, I don't know, after a good while. But then he walked down to try to get it, and he couldn't find the horse. So then he looked over by the swamp, and he seen the horse in the swamp, trying to get out.
Will I tell you a story about Whit Sunday? So Whit Sunday, they say if a horse is, if a foal is born, then it's going to be crazy. So, I don't know, like, was there ever one born on Sunday?